the Harvesters Online Network so. And then so nyamia ya dum bebre ama na wochi akwa aba beto yen. And nti na makwenye so e de dwumedie hwehwam fefefe bre nyina said ye be ya ye benya suahunu bebre. And ye host maami adobia ntumi ama meka ye ho nti ni gine mama no me din de Fiona Bruni Sefa Odro. Nti ye mo bibiara akwa ba betumi ahwe yen ewo Facebook and YouTube. Edin a obebo ahemu ye the Harvesters Online Network. Na afi wagigi adem na we sua de bebre. Ene nyamia ya dum yenya so no kama. Ye guest ene obedi yenim na watching everything about child obesity. And you be say yes sister oba fe Anita Wiama wabebo ayenda ewo importance of water na say nsuo hu hia na so wabeka yensa na afi so obema yensuo hu bebre afi wo asem bisa so ekwan eda ho se obebisa through platforms I dey kind a boss no na child obesity information bia no ene yen sister Anita ene edebe mayen nti Anita ye ma wa kwa aba
yeah nia
yes ye ma wa kwa aba bebre ene yes child obesity na che say kese ye wo mofra mu nti we die ebedi kan ye bisa say child obesity no so ye de ade
okay medasi ewo ene akwanya mu de ama me say ye besua de kakwanfa ye nkola ho hwehwema me ye hu say child obesity bibia we don't really talk about it.
Okay.
And pen bebre ni ye kasa about malnutrition. Ye kasa about ebia to say importance of drinking water to say na yesua na no. Ye will be about hypertension. Yesua be about diabetes. In your bebre but ye hu say childhood obesity bibia we don't really talk about it. And idea Ghana ha no sesi ano hwehwema me hu say ha nkola ne bebre. And ye kasa childhood obesity a simply ni say akwala ni mudro no ebro na efia wenya so. I bet me de yare wan kitinkiti be de abra akwala na abra bom ti say bia onyi ni mu no because osana sha asesa na yentumi anya bibia amfa ho na ode anyi ni ntino ebetumi ama na develop bit say hypertension ebetumi ama na develop bit say diabetes ntino childhood obesity no nche kakra ebetumi ache mu.
Wow, nyami sha bebre na Auntie Anita esanso ye public health nutrition officer ewo Nigel ntino suehunu nyina echi no ope one on one in cheche mu a ko Nigel aso ya ewo takrade market circle hono tra ajepo bridge na so ho kakra na SDF hospital kese pa ewo hono chese ono na oye public health nutrition officer ewo ho ntino bibie ni a otofa ho a nsa beka no mama ye hu child obesity na de kra eye sese ye pese ye bisa se de ade na edeba.
Okay. Nti say ye hwe child obesity na ye say adekonti ehu hia say ye ka ho asem say increase chronic disease ti say na mekan ye no. Okay. Esanso etumi affect nkwala no omo physical and then mental health. Another one is say continue into adulthood it made the nyoma bebre eba. Na mom nyoma it made this childhood obesity eba na ebi ne ye fa na aduane die mu a. To say bia akwala ne ni je sa sugary foods. Fast foods. Make fast foods you be to say burger, fried rice, and nyoma no. Ana akwala ne ni je snacking. Say bia otadi esiche nyoma almost all the time. So toffee ne sa nyoma no ye ba ne lifestyle nso a ebia na akola no efie no he or she is used to always or share television.
Okay.
And I say bia or some iPad and tablet means de bia na nani so.
Fa kotina.
Or akwanya say bia fridge no or kwan won ho bebre nti na ne okobia bibi obenya wo mbia obefedi. Aha, nti ye we no nso ho. And aside that nso global ni hu say no processed foods aye nyoma bia abapa ukọ supermarket ni ade a akola no di ni maame echi na okwa ni obehu na osan say maame no ana say bia parents no omo mpese bia akola no be ha adwenti then no what we know they are sharing sim. We don't really think about the health impact na ebetimi have on akola no. And then when you come to your lifestyle say na American so poor sleep habits and so. And this is another thing, because if the child is always fixated on so or TV, then it's in tablet mo near dear onke can on any active way bia. On the first no me time I miss one say no. You get to play this and pay obe to tomato obey this hide and seek and yes. No obon say you do more of the activity way no. But say no because I say yes a modern word into no. Sa agro no eni ho bebre ati ase nti eno nso etumi basa when it comes to the lifestyle aspect and your family and genetics. Nti make family and genetics na bia family eating patterns bia efie ye ndidi ntem mama ni daddy omukọ edwuma omumpọ ntem nti na obeba fie na obe so ye bibia ma ye di no na ade asa. Aside that nso bia naturally no ebusua no mu ya akesefo nti no eno nso betimi have way genetically e wa akola no so eno no eba ne sa we cannot do a lot when it comes to management of weight no. Because I know genetically no even if oye bibi crampo na having more impact because genetically that is how they are in the family. But the only thing is bia betimi impulse nyoman kakran kakra bi so na ebeya ti say bia one ne eco jogging bi o exercise one ne ye kakra ni eating habits no be hwe se na nyoma bi obedi se na ebeya emma enkoye weight ni enkoye too much overweight ma kola no na ye ban another one so ye wo parental obesity and so is in conclusion with that genetic aspect no ansana ye wo ye can say environmental factors so and it to me have an effect on akola no se na ebe ya ni mu be dru ananse ni mu nkoye dru. Wow. So when it comes to the causes now, these are some of the things.
Wow. Enti yehu enyema edeba say no eba enyema be na be yi ne hu ebe de dia me hu say me be kese ye mo so ya ayeno.
Okay. Enti no ye wo bibia ye friend no body mass index. So body mass index no ye answer na ye be calculate no ye so weight and your height and ye dey calculate and your number your ranges bia say o fall within na e che say bia we normal weight your range bi so fall within na che say o ya akoye kese and ye one another range so a edwu hope na che say o dey kese no abroso nti ye dey san your man e check here na ehu say okay sesi anu mudru no say na akwakodru and most of times na no ebetimi happen so wonim say na calculating there obetimi aye wa dey ofie but mostly we do it ebia when it comes to the health facility na ya yama but enyoma ebia wa wo fie a hu say akola ade we die e chese mebe ni mu yedru no and say on say de nkola akọ we na ye wo mo weighing card and in the weighing card no so ye wo we wo ma ife ni Z-score sa Z-score no ehwe senia akola na bia ni mu ni tenten ni mudru ni age nti ye compare age no ene ni tenten na ye hu say akola we ni mu yedru ananse obi so ye compare age no ananse month na akola na nya no na ye hu say weight we akola ye nya in the weighing card ni ye be plot it. Si ye plot here yen health workers no ye wo se ne ye calculate no nti si ye plot here ye be hu say okay akola ni age ya wonya na month na wonya ni weight na wonya no e wo form and I say that be eya koshododo. Inti sa no o mother no will be asking you questions as to then na wo dey mano. That is between from 0 to 5 years no. Until day one now be work to 5 years. We have that range, you know, and the age and then the weight I say wunya. Another one is so say obese who say bia one kasa akwala na nkasa na woni no fie no. Who say me wo me be na ni weight ni to say but me who say na say na fun ya kese ni mu dudu odi agras odi agro kakra bia na wabre. Na ho menhye dan sisi susie. Another thing is so obun se kakra na say wabre ne namfofo odi agro kra ontumi ndibi ontumi no ho obefia na o suse bia okosku a nkofo sere ne se waye kase dodo e bia na anya sa na eden etie nti ye wo excess weight for age and ye wo difficulty in physical activity say bia eba ne se na hofo odi agra ontumi endibi bebrate se ne omudi no ye wo another one which is the breathlessness no and na say odi ana home ne enti so na kakra na o complain say wa bre nti say wo parents nsa akola ne tumi kasa ana say bia so sampo na wan hu se no makowe yin ye plot ade na ye chechre me hu se oh say na sesi akwakodru ye se me ba ne weight na wonya na broso ne chese sa anyoma ni na ye nsunsanso a ananse nche na ebe che se wo ba no ne mu yedru ananse akola ne mu yedru sin the age no a wonya no
yo heada was na talking about weighing ni ade no then him say usually the first stages of abofra no ya won foforo na nie obi an sheda e bi kwana madanu cry new ni ade ntino enye ntempa so ne tied ne ko na otra time immunization no apa hona me ye sure say obi a wo ho a ode ne ba ebe ko say ye ko we no ni ade ntino honest so na chese e was say ye tied even after
nti akola no weighing no from 0 na yemfa say from first day na say the first weighing ebe wenya which is 1 month that is yemfa say roughly 6 weeks until 1 month 2 weeks yes that is the first time obejene immunization the first one but yawo akora no krampo no ewo maternity ward honum no and delivery room honum kra ye we no yes and even through your pregnancy no kra no you have some weight bia wo the mother no wunya it has to be in that range so with the bewo e borso a na che say wo mother no krampo no umu ayedru nti the possibility say akola na ewo ye phone mu nso ni mu ayedru see the normal weight na yenim say akola bia wo na ewo so nya no which is between 2.5 to infants roughly 3 kg nti say e borso a enum krampo betimi ama ebia untumi nkwa anwo natural birth na ye say wo no and say bia due to some nyoma bi nti bia betimi aka say bia yenya wo CS so that they can take akola no because ebia na wow force say oh chime na ba ebetimi dey so bebra ba nti from the day that you deliver no and na wait you best start to monitor till time o dey best start weighing a best start akonanim about 10 weeks 14 weeks na sa na ekọ nti from sa akola no benya 5 years no e sa o dey ba weighing na but nti say na wo kan mpembebre ni ye akola no kwa na ogene vaccines ni wi a e fi say oh sesi ade asanti no
hospital to kwanta pai afenso so what my atia say if there is a distortment in the weight the nurses will let you know enti where I bia wakwa we baby no na ya ka say oba na say o hwema ode ne kese enyini hwe na on the weight ne so and see na chese no kwan so ano no okay nti na chese oto aso ba na ne weight ne bru so so a nurse ni no ebe ka me even nkofo a anti anita o mo sheda fa duro no meduro se de be ya obenya bounce papa chese a kese ti say kung fu fighters kind of size no ai na no so no asembe na be ka
okay nti no eno no I say may you so Ghana ha as an example ye wo idea be say wo even you the mother no ka wo na say wanye kese ye hu say wafono ahyehye ne san na che say ida say okunu nhwo wi ana say wonye aduane ndi another one so say wo ba no na akola ne yeketwa we assume say ida say akola ne nya yawe bi ana say bibi na ha akola no some can even think about say their spiritual aspects ana say any other reason yes it is say na wo ka say we always want to see that bouncing baby girl or boy, no. Yes, it is there. And we have supplements, normal. It makes you healthy and then it makes you have that beautiful baby, whether a boy or girl. But in Pembebre, no, no, on see any advert or TV, so near Quakoto. We don't ask for any way bia or health professional bia. In the one thing now. Dream I am Mankolani developed that obese way no. No, yen shan to say ye call hospital, see and ye call hospital. Yen stick it to the drugs na ye midwives and I say a doctor a trauma and say no. And to say an American, your age where woman than so bad, we calculate it in your antenatal card. Okay. Then we make you know say this is the age range you the mother you have to be in. It is a utumi born humodin who did it all right, so your baby are fine, nutritional supplements, you are taking them, you are eating well. That's a utumi a was our range in more. The possibility say ubewo with obano, was our range in more and wait in the encobros no. And here one another one to say genetically. One way be a webusium, we are case for that. Now, as I shall walk to turn you might be just say, Upesa Obana or the woman no be Cassia. Ye who say at the end of the day, no, it is going to have effects on Umadano and then Akolan. Because the moment Akolan benya health implications, but you the madano, you can't rest. Bones they be now nam hospital. Into no, your best stress say, in dra, yen trauma or say Obeka Kotono. Mama yen share who say Obeka Koto. Just with the idea say, want to take them, say, ye manu ebe kesi.
All right. Yeah, that's a baby, and Anita. Symptoms na ya kano. Say I'm better be secret so prevention it's saying. Okay.
And you know how I be preventing no say yeah chance and you can say your lifestyle, your dietary aspects, and your the physical inactivity and so on and so on. So when it comes to the diet now, we have a balanced meal. No, we make us a balanced meal no quite anything. So you say your carbohydrates kakwa, your proteins kakwa, your vitamins and minerals and so well. Intini na ehia weduane diemu. But yan share no to say ni peduane is in such a way say. And what say ye share with adie bebre just because okay and then what to say ye can online you say ye say ye ndi a balanced meal. Nti obi o ha bon say aduane no obeka ko fa ne heavy no de si akola nanim. Enti no eno no ye be make sure say bibia ye nkakwa nkakwa. Okay. That is why you be a fan of 4-star diet. Okay. The 4-star diet no you the staple aspect, your vegetables and fruits, your legumes and seeds. Okay. And your animal products. Okay. Enti no ye ba ne staple na emu ne nya ye board ye banche ne sa nyoma no ewo ye ba ne ye protein aspect no so ayi nim say wo fish, meat, egg and the dairy products no Enti no akwala no be sha ase so odidi no empem bebre no one thing I realize say mother beba obebisa no questions concerning how an eba ne didi so nim say ne ba no pe fufu na Enti anytime bia akwala no be so pe fufu no ne be ma no. But I say a short time na ye feed akola no. Cause so everything no it starts from say from how a woman da no bibia wo de be sha akola na se and e be ka no ho. And then you the parents no so we also have a role to play. Our role is say if you practice say a healthy eating habit with fear, the child will not have any way bia say he or she would have to stick to it. Yeah. Because sana e fie ni edidi nti okwa abonten kwa na obi di bibifufu a na ni embrace obedi because when him say fie ni mommy need that they catch and so this and this is how you have to eat nti anopa no we di breakfast bibi kakra oko school what pay a healthy snack you can't healthy snack mostly it is about fruits.
All right.
And I say any fruits nimpo raw na be man na obetimi a blend juice bi na odi amano. And the juice na ye blend no yen konkofa any additive bia na yen fan mano. We can be mixing your fruits a bit sugar was shown naturally. A bit so dear air form. So you can be mixing your Indian washing cacao with the lower ones. No, nature say a blend fine. You bet me a man a sweet bread be with a peanut butter cacao be near their fame. It is a good snack because with the wheat bread, no, we have the fiber in it, and then the fiber controls the blood sugars. Okay. Yes. Into say already no say. If you are genetically you are obese people. It means say, so we start here in such a way say, unshane duane bebre. And you know, so now best starting no say be a portion size, portion control. He or she will grow with it. But whereby I say, mbe di odidia ono opeduane o no what tie duane ni ma kola no sinim say ma minim say mindidi. Nti won say wherever he or she goes no. Okoba bi kwa no we nya say aduane na ndia obonsa na ha no and another one nso say you be reduce sugar and fatty foods nti to say bia this burger na ada nnuane a yempese be bo hu din no ewo wa abonten so a unim say yes e bia once na ho a opese oji wani nti obekwa kotwa wanum but wotwa wanum no so na o kai so say nya wodi ko nimpedua ni mu obi o ha sa de no obedi anya ne hwe because maybe the person has a faster metabolism way nti eno no sa no bo se nipa ko no no odidi a enche na aduan na atwe no ho ene yo nkofo nso omo de na slower nti bo se odi a chance nipaduan dia ye adwuma na ne ebeba abonten aba ne ebeba abonten no so nye bebre nti ne ka ne mu no do so sen ne ebeba abonten nti since ye nim se ye ba no ebia oti say ananso oti sa no then why don't we try to do the portion control why don't we try to reduce the fatty foods even though they need the fat as an energy, but it shouldn't be excessively at the end of the day. And another one to say, be encouraging Kolano to take in fruit and vegetables. Since our collabio, we started Diana, we starting the baby at once, but when we start and then we start, especially when we are starting the complementary feeding after 6 months, you try and then give in varieties, but varieties no me mani nye bebre at once. Okay. Inti ye try and kakwa, then we know so okay, akola no pewe, on pewe. So then we try to encourage them. Obi o hwa ni fi ono fruits no po mundi. Inti akola ni nyi no so nim fruit ni di. I get plenty patients obeka cho say misala vegetables so kwampo minim dio mindi bi da. Carrots so mi ri bi da. Minimere. Yes, it's not because he or she is allergic to it, but and that's on to me toilet. But I'm fine, children. Until no one say onim san your man. Until no, onya some conditions people are not banana kaso. Sadie we a bois to we say a bois. Bon say na ayeno na adwimu basa because he or she was not trained with it. Until no, yen try say bia as parents, and I even teachers cry your school. Ye who say sanyo man you bet sure nkolano nkaka so that they will learn how to eat them and then know the importance of it ebeya man impeduano. All
right. Now ya who prevention ne kakra. Say akobasa agin sema when do we seek treatment?
Okay. Into say bia abroswa you can consult a dietitian or a nutritionist. Okay. Or even your doctor. Send a bear. We support it with supplements. We give you a diet plan so that me adiso. And the prevention aspect and so back when me say what the yene nkola no ye exercise. And when we see say ye mu ye dra, we can be doing a lot of things, doing detoxing, yes, but we don't include nkola so nkola so can also do detoxing. Because our collaborative behavior now, you rank it in Kisibins, maybe you've been giving him or her a lot of drugs. You can be doing this detoxing with even fruits, keke, with me and answer with vegetables, with me detoxins, and when we come to the physical activities and so on, and also you call exercise, and you call for walks near there, we can include them. They are no munko.
Okay.
In a day, and I'm going to me a schedule, more bet me a draw more plan or fear for a family exercise way before the week. Say be 60 minutes a day, and I say be 15 minutes a day. Maybe a aerobics, maybe a be pay, maybe oh, maybe I yet, maybe a nabi pobi or ho, ye be nanti akwa from near San Fraba, so be 15 minutes be. It is a what is shark or lana sesana, and also bet me a boama. San your money for. And see whereby a bear complicated no so no. And also aside the diet aspect now, a bit me a plan a colano. Ubet me so including with this physical activities no. And another one to say be reduce your almost screen time.
Okay.
Yes. Into no. Say be a fine a colano or tablets be a ocean idea also. And maybe ne leisure time no maybe or when the cartoons be or show so you reduce the screen time no. Say be oh you have maybe 15 minutes and maybe 30 minutes to watch this your program.
Okay.
Ubetim class at a time cry or the machine is what. So that time you pay it has to automatically go off. And then we also have to let them get a sleeping pattern or time.
Yeah, okay.
Into him say be oh maybe or share TV and answer okay channel or share TV from this time to this time and no you can't watch any TV. Maybe for me example maybe son papa TV no kwa na BC dem but o pese o show bi ho a obe more time in time no so ya and you can only watch TV only on Saturday evenings.
Wow.
Sunday or from an opponent so be TV na kosi ebi anwumre be 6 no all the days na kan hina it is your books.
Yeah.
Inti no ebi a obedi agwa kaka no abefa book na wasua but ene no TV wo ho abefun fidie internet yin so tintan yin so nyoma bebre wo so nti akola no the moment or fixated on it pe uji kra na obiso ahyewa no but say wo de hye na sen kaka so obi a you can watch the TV from this time to this time so no anka sampo mo say eju ba bia ebe anyway o ma wo parents no kwa mbeka no anka sa asori akoda and then I say making sure to say time now order na ese hu se oba no so wada. Yes, because anya sa betimi aha adwen bebre.
Na me pese ebi mu wo ho a they believe in training the taste buds of emofra.
Yeah.
Nti etoda kra abofra ne nedidie eye stronko from awofo no.
Yeah.
But one my ehun so say likely say either one can learn from the other.
Yes.
You know, yenya the right. I am who on social media. Babies, some months old, then they are trying to eat by themselves near a corner. But me who say a year time.
Yeah.
Now for working class mothers, I told her 6 months and no cry no nejume mu ojefa.
Yeah.
Until 3 months no bedi ni fie. The akane nyina was wo kwa ejuma. So kwan ben so na mothers sa no so no ometumi ahwe emofra no edidie.
Okay. Until no when it comes to eno de ya na a little bit difficult kakwa because yen kwa betina efidie ni so kra ebo ho the roni ade cry. We also face those things but it's all up to you say how our obese schedule with time and only one of the things say very important and now on say a juice we na ebi mo ha omo sorted to this Montessori we near the end. So you have to make sure say bia who as the mother no baby a ukwa koja oba no mom who say this and this is what you want to give to your child. And wow, so that's because interna make say enye efie nko a but even in schools kwamponi and teachers and then caretakers near them they can all help for us to prevent this childhood obesity. Inti working mothers ne de enye easy sir but to say bia unim said the next day no be ejuma you prep in your mabi betimi prepare si ho sane be ya the next day no say bia wo ja akola ni point to be care no unim so this is what I major ama me ba no but say wan nye bibia say bia oh my busy say ni no wo ja akola ni kwa whatever ni pa kono so no so wo no na de be ma akola no But you, the mother, no, wow, making sure it's okay. You've planned, say, if you say, and person the makolan. If you don't have any idea even on what you want to give to the child, you can come for advice or a nutritionist and answer a dietitian, and I'm sure they will be able to help you out with those in your man. And so when it comes to the health facility, I'd say when you say no, and this is your born in your who when it comes to complementary feeding in your ma. Example of senyoma bia obetimi aheka aboma odbema akwara na emma akwara na nye too obese ena say ma akwara no sonson koye den enkoti ena ye boa nsuma uchusu variety of foods no ena even the texture how obeye aduane no se na ebeye akwara na ne months ana say ne age na wonya no obetimi make sure so okay some months ya wonye this is the kind of texture or said mano but yen fancy akwara kwenya 1 year na de bia kokwa na ode mana obon say yes na the child no will not know how to even chew and I say ade be hono say na fofo air cry he or she feels like e dey no mu ye but it's a gradual way as no age bia we bia omudwu a the texture and the variety of foods na they can even develop some hatred before some aduane bi.
Yeah.
Yes, they are allergic to, and I saw to me. But how are we aduane no? Obo so odi ye na anya no. Obenyi no say o mimi ndi fufu, mimi ndi sade o. Sometimes it's not about say bia ni pakono, but how we be efie no kwa ye no. And e bia mother na si abotu anya bia ma no. Nti okọ obi fie na e bia okodi bi. Esu no bia ni ni fie nso, ye na ebetimi ama ye banch board ye ne we si emfa anya nkwan. But young fufu, but as soon as I obey your dear, since I'm assuming the taste in any the same. In Sabia, ne fear, Mamma Yamano, or Quabontino Codiano. Went one anyway when a new me into one sober few kind of mammy beer because we're developing that eating way into no mammy crown because psychologically no. I have effect say, media, whatever happened to me, I was the other place no. The same thing about me happen mommy. You know, and also so, one of the things that as parents we should be very careful about it.
Auntie Anita, I say me bisa o akola o ye nhran bebre. Sa yare. Or chances so be bia na.
Say obetimi ayo obese da. I know dear yen to me interest akola o ye hwa de obetimi but on say hwa say na make say a child can go somewhere and eat anyway. And you might be or has a woman than one ya makola no fear, no quabontina or person try, no co try, baby be an opus or a person baby chrono. It be not nenije a morning stew, tomato stew. But monsieur, if you moon tomato stew. And sometimes no cry, we have to include the kids in the diet planning.
All right.
Once in a while, you can ask them, oh, and then I'm obedi. And quite say debi I send the more good. And yeah, they all the baby, but once in a while, into no what plan no menu no crowd if you know. In 7 days in the week, you know, bet me 1 day, I'm almost say every Wednesday piano. What the kids will choose no. And they be a fee na a bedi. And no so bet me abwa. But I yes, na say be on a now for 4 school. And I saw baby no who say, is I do a medium day fear munyebia. Always no sabe because no person open the said thing or beko. A been so and shed a healthy something I will say, Odi.
Yeah.
Into a no square can have impact now. What can in a way.
All right. My face so parents are. And PMP, yeah, they fast foods, some sort of reward. Birthday, our exams, holiday, weekend, Easter holiday. Yeah. Na yeah, the AP. Maybe I consult you mutanya to a baby menosano. If it's obey now, woman.
Yeah, I think so. For now, we as a modern parents, no, it's like we've developed a whole lot of things. I just say man kolani ko higher drink. And also idea a dim kolani nya bebre because a good time become pound na kola because could go any mercy oh baby obi beka say bia want to obani but e bia nya sa netie. And so our advice is say yen ma de bia no sa rewarding of say bia wo ye we a meto say ama wo ye si ame eno no wo ye sa akola no ehye na adwem say because me yes I dey went na mama and my papa ye say ama me and you making sure say fine once in a while and then na make an any journey dey beba but it shouldn't be bibia as say always no which our exams into yempie kwa abonten da bi ye betum kwa ye fie a family meal a healthier as a family ye betumi enjoy not necessarily say yen kwa abonten kwa gigi ani even see person ye kwa abonten krampo na we can do it in a healthy way as a picnic ye bepe baby ya ye aduane ne ye kwa akotena fine maybe once in a while and I'm sure so there are some restaurants near there they have the healthy meals there Inti nyeni hina na ebi akoko ayachi ayesochi ya umia na anwa free mobile which we don't want to mention names. And enyoma bi ohon so ebi ati se wakoto this carbonated drinks na akola no enwa na nti say building the taste buds ne sana. Even when you give him or her the healthy ones na he or she doesn't want to enjoy it because why used to the processed foods no. Nti once a woman and ye fine no cramp na she feels like enye de but I'll build this taste buds now with the organic foods the natural ones near the healthy ones no fear opia bontin cramp na wo parents no kwa we wa say wo toss ya man ko no kwa bit me a catch us mommy are you not the one that said say say we enye na wo to amaye they will question you into no way to reward any dear you betimi ayani in a different way enquire to say I say why you wait na me yes say am why say but you can do it in a different way en sha akola na dream say me twa me exam sama me be kwa kote bia KFC ama me da bi it shouldn't be like that
yeah that's way but I feel say child obesity kese is it possible say obi betumi awo obesity but appears slim
okay into no and no mostly it comes with your mudru no your muscle any your bone heaviness how it here inti me no te hey ebi o ha ebitimi we all look the same but ye be we no na bia me mu yedrusin o be ka say na ba ne same because me hwa ma ba say bia ma ba sam yedrusin nti adentia it all depends on the bone the heaviness of the bone
okay
inti akola bi o ha bo say o be ka say me ba yi on didi we bia sa but as animu yedru inti eno no betimi develop when it comes to the genetic aspect no and another one nso bia be say bia akola no o skipping meal even yen penny for kwa skipping meal it me ma yemu yedru o be ka say I didn't because I'm not eating I didn't na misa so naturally the body has ono ane fata or yusu undidi ya naturally the body has some of the vitamins and minerals and annuani nura etumi produce any e wo bi nso a body need to produce aje ye didi ni enya nti ne body need to produce no say e di ye adwuma wa bra wo ndidi ye na nothing comes out it stays in
okay
which one ye mu anwa no nti bon say akola ni ya akola o skipping meals on time didia and now we penny kwa na o ta skipping meal na on time didia obon say the moment ekom no be de wo no eduane you want to eat it plenty and at that moment no, that is not what the body needs the body needs an eduane die no ebeye me di me breakfast ma twen kakra me de me snack ashim ma twen kakra me lunch aba into bon say no the body uses it to work but a piling up bebre at a particular time obon says like you are confusing the body into no ohun ne on fa nya adwuma so you don't get to have the nutrients na e wo side aduane no mu ye especially it says ada ye kan nsuo ho asem no wo didi na wo no mu nsuo at the same time na obon say you confuse the body no into no the digestive aspect na nka wo senke bia aduane no kwa no ho na ontumi fa nya adwuma on chiche nutrients ma wo nipadua no ase wo di bibia akofrem into no obon say na aduane ne na nsuo no mu style bi basa inti sana obon say ebeye
person me sounds be so e to da awufo de bia na mami a serve daddy ana obi kwa be chemu bia akoko box ba ko na that they drew stage bi na doctor etua na edidie bi so me dey say dey monchema mmofra no monchema kola no to da crowd ne se demu odidi no odidi wi say enam ne dey menwe monjenwe eno so eti saying
enti ni hina some of the things ya dream course say ebetimi aha dream because even ebia na at that time no akola no kwa ebia no wedidi.
Okay.
Whatever nimpedua ni hia ada calories ne den o hia no. Wenye wie. Nti say if there is an excess one eno so betimi aha dream. And when it comes to say bia daddy in the way nti no fireman kora no. Yes, it can happen like that because ebimpo na betimi aba say mom ni daddy aduane bi o ha mu ndi but eno so nche say no nti mama nkola ni ndi. Okay. So with the chicken aspect now, can you say the chicken is a good protein because I don't know a lean way. Into no so was send ye be na a bit me healthy among Korana and I say even yen penny for no. And don't say be we taking the skin now it contains much of the oils no. And it be any oil be a one who be honest no ye film and we can do it in a dry form. I am quite say oil not good. Until you can even air fry or grill it. Until no the oil, natural oil na woman no ebetimi aye. Maybe once in a while be you betimi air fry with oil, but oil no kwan ebetimi make sure say a healthy oil. And yet too much deep frying na aso ebe no no ma ngwa bebre no so kwa be den ebe hard. And this is an Americans we have portion control. Into portion sizes. And the normal circumstances, ye did not ye nama ye say any the size of a matches box.
Yeah.
But this the way yeah they bet me nam no near the year quite na they make sure say ye bia they are two again and so because you feel like we are eating better. But and also emboa. Until at least bibia should be in moderation.
Okay.
Yes, in as much as you want to enjoy. Especially this festive season, you will see the parent taking the kids out, but we should also try to know, say, whatever we are taking into the body, at the end of the day, we account for it. And when we are accounting for it, is it going to be in a good way or a bad way?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Auntie Anita, we have been enlightened, baby. Now me say on Facebook and YouTube questions or where them nchiane nkra tuona ewo ho nti Fiona say beautiful. Sandra Amadogbe say very educative. And Kofi Daniel Pastor Popo Boateng say awesome work. Na che say ene adisua no aso ani bebre. Anti yebre no eya yebra nisa. Auntie Anita Yaka bebre for those joining now no. Just a little summary.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Until no, and ne can want some childhood obesity. Yanti I say childhood obesity no, in simple definition, no, as when a child is having excess fats, overweight, and most of the times, no, we have things that it's me and your money back. So we have some to be the diet aspects, which a beer and your high dear, and I had the man corana a bit midi in Susan Sobiaba. A bit a lifestyle, say be a colano, when maninia activities be brave. She's always fixated on a screen time, her sleeping patterns, and yet, and also to me a boam, and another way, and also to me contributed to the child being obese. And you know, I may who say, and quite a bit media fashion be say, be reducing colonial screen time. A bini say, you be sure more DNA a video mo, and then we also monitor their weight from day one. I be warm. To say the omuko weighing near dear almost time on best started complementary feeding. The variety of foods I had momo. The portion size near dear ni na here. Another one is to say young parents so you bet me develop an eating habit I healthy a bit me among colana so I day I pick it. And even reading in the community choir womb, ye na bit me a boy. In schools, ye na bit me a boy. In churches, ye na bit me a boy. And then yen try as much as possible to say ti se se na ye kan ye no nyoma bi e beka so e bia ye the way ma just to be a reward no ye make sure say even if you food cry enye bibia ye healthy a ebetimi abo ankola na when it comes to the childhood obesity no. So in conclusion ye kan say childhood obesity is preventable. At the same time so ye di healthy and ye develop the habit of active lifestyle and also betimi aboa. Another thing is to say we should also start early for lifelong health. Because you're starting in term ehu eso ano a eno na ebetimi aboa a preventing nkola from diabetes, say diabetes, hypertension, heart diseases ni ade. Because in pembebre ni saa nyoma no e sha ase fiti nkola mu a na ye de anyini but ye nhye ne nso. Nti me stress say we the viewers out there today no e do we kakwa betu ekotodwem. Ye tumi de aboa ye manom no na nyame ba yi na etumi enya ahoden akobi.
Amen. All right. Yeah, that's a baby. Auntie Anne, your guest I no ye Auntie Anita, Madam Anita Iriama, our public health nutrition officer at Nigel Adventist Memorial Hospital. Nigel Memorial Adventist Hospital. And there dia ye di hu komono child obesity. Yesuya baby. Ebusuya yare baby be ekoso ni nyina no efi nkola brema na ewie yensa ene mofre nyina ewo diabetes pressure ne de keka ho heart disease ni ade ene yesua ebetumi aso ano ma weni mmere nyansi ye be determined to encourage the right feeding for uba for abofra weni nko abofra ne didie ho na yentumi nso sa ohawi anu bebre ene yebeda ye crew ase executive producer Pastor Jehoshaphat ya Odru afein so Ellison ewa ha obo ejuma gidi camera sound any bibia Kingsley nso eboa ena so ye host ntumi ama ejini mama ne kama ye gidi said that's a ne obewo ye ntem our take over full charge and auntie adobia nti akoma ye hwe anim se na what you say na ye behu ebusiafo ye ni so bebre what time you have spent with us any abutra munya edi etie adusua kama say yenya ebeda obi biara se auntie Anita ye da wase bebre ye do obi biara se viewers ye ni so sama hwe that's a name, Bessia, Yakrobia.